Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's the drive, and finished off by Westbrook.
Look, I know some guys are going to dunk, but when it's Westbrook, man, he fires up his teammates.
Outside Durant. Pass to Okogie from deep. They get it again. Outside for Booker. Now here's Paul. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now here's George. The shot from 20 feet out. He gets it in there.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Durant drives in. The kick out to Paul. Fires for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Zubac with the steal. Paul with a steal. Down low. Here's Durant. Can't get it to fall.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And the jam by George.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Outside Paul. To the inside. Oh, Morris with a steal. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. The Suns have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Paul on the take. Outside Booker. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Here's Westbrook. The kick out to Morris. George for 3. Knocks down the long J. George has got 7 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Westbrook against Paul. Outside for Booker. From outside the arc. No good there. And Los Angeles the other way now. George left side. Pass to Zubac. And he buries his first look.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Now here's Leonard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, the defense has got to try to hassle Kawhi Leonard as much as they possibly can, especially at the arc. He's too accurate.
The drive by Paul to end the run. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Now here's Leonard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career. It had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Booker against George. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. The kick to Durant. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Paul. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Leonard for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Durant's shot is off. The Clippers in the lead. George drives in, and the jam by George.
Showing off those long strides, really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
Here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. It's stolen by Leonard. The kick out to Morris. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Booker. And too long on the shot.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
And they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Westbrook uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
It might sound strange, but you can gain more confidence in your ball handling. That's on display right now from Westbrook. He can just get his shot anywhere on the court he wants it.
And Paul gets it to go.
In his comfort zone, finding an opening and exploding to the rim.
Here's George. He's got 9. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. Banked it in off the glass. Westbrook's got 8.
I mean, just a terror in transition is Russell Westbrook exploding past the defense with that speed.
Okogie on the wing. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Leonard outside. Let's go with a 3. The Suns clear it.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Here's Leonard coming off a Suns make. Snatched away. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Okogie. Cash money on the open jump shot. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Durant. Into the lane. Here's Okogie. Here's Paul. Leonard pulls down the board. 1:14 left in the first half of this one. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
A super touch on the floater there from Chris Paul, fooling the defense completely and then getting off the difficult shot.
Westbrook, the pass to George. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Okogie's shot is off. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
George's shot is good.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
The teardrop. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Ayton. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's George. Shoots over Paul. The putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
That's the end of the first half.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back.
22. The Clippers, 30. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Paul George has been sensational.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Paul. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Leonard outside. George against Booker. Leonard for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
The Suns trailing. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8. Shot clock at 5. Durant, the pass to Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, Booker's looking for any shot. Those corner threes have to look pretty easy to him.
Pass to Leonard. George outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentage.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
Ball against Westbrook. And here's Booker. 8 inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Leonard outside. Baseline jumper. The Suns clear it. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Ooh, Morris with a steal.
Phoenix foul. Josh Okogie. 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Yes, it's good. And now a 7-point Clipper lead.
You can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. Trusted him with the pass that time.
Outside Paul. Pass to Durant. Zubac with the steal. Morris outside. George outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. George has got 15 points.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8 points now. Here's Durant. No good off the back of the rim.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Okogie. 5 points in the game. For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Morris. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. George with the bucket.
You see Paul George's focus that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
Westbrook against Paul. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Morris passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Booker, the pass to Aiden. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command with a 13-point lead.
And please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Now here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Paul. The kick to Durant. Pass to Aiden. Durant on the attack. And he banks in the layup.
So, question here. Why do you stop a near 7-foot guy who can handle the ball like a guard and shoot threes? I'll wait.
Now here's Morris. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Paul against Westbrook. Here's the floater. And Paul puts it in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Westbrook against Paul. George drives in, shoots over Booker. Zubac's shot is off. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Durant with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Booker against George. Booker, the pass to Durant. Yes, And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Now here's Westbrook. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Up top, Paul, pounded by Westbrook. Paul passes to Durant. Off target with the 3. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Here's George. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Durant. Jacks up with 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's George. Hey, from beyond the arc. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist from Morris.
3-point field goal.
And the Clippers lead by 16.
Well, Russell looking to shoot as soon as he's in attack mode.
Pass to Paul. Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
George outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For 3, Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
Okogie. From outside, off the mark. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Booker against George. Stolen by Ayton. And 1:01 left in the final quarter. Back to Okogie. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. .50 seconds left in the fourth.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Clippers.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Leonard outside. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Westbrook. Driving inside. Tries the spin move. Just 5 on the clock. And the Clippers miss again. So the Clippers win it. It ends up big. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
To the best down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Paul. Now the pass to Okogie. Good on the three-point shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Paul. Paul is doubled. Booker outside. Over Edwards. Booker no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot driving.
Oh, it looks so effortless when Okogie gets off the floor for the alley-oop. I mean, it seems like he's just floating, gliding in air. Impressive.
Now here's Towns. The dish to Gobert. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Booker against Conley. Right wing, stolen by McDaniels. Edwards inside. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Durant. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks, David. Edwards drawing the double team. Stolen by Durant. Ayton with it. Picked up by Edwards. Paul. Here's Okogie. Kicks it out to Paul. Down low. Another shot. And that one's good, Ayton.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Edwards against Booker. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Conley against Paul. Rebound, Minnesota.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Durant with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. The rejection by Paul. It's Durant on the wing. Over by Conley. To the inside. Durant against Edwards. Shots good by Durant.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now here is Conley. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to McDaniels. The tray. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Conley dishes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Booker against Conley. Booker the pass to Ayton. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against you.
On the court for Minnesota. Two big men inside. Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the points. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Passes it to Okogie. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Durant with the steal. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Booker with no one around, and the Suns take on two more. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Suns?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now here's Durant. Misses the corner three.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Puts up a three. The shot by McDaniels, no good. The Suns leading.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
For three, Edwards.
When you combine Durant's speed and anticipation with his length, makes it impossible to get around him when he's defending you.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Paul. Booker trying to free himself up. Paul's shot is off. Minnesota in the lead. Conley into the lane, and the layup's good off the glass.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Towns for 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Paul outside. Outside for Durant. Pass to Okogie. Now Paul. This is to Ayton. 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. A shot by McDaniels, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. No good. Towns with the defensive effort. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Conley dishes to McDaniels. The shot from 20 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing. The Suns trailer. And KD throws it down.
You know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They've got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
McDaniels in the post. They get it back. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the paint. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Towns finds Conley. Here's Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's all tied in Phoenix. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Suns, 26. The Timberwolves, 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half. Set up a lot of their...
Look out!
Mike Conley.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Hall played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hall's got 9. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time, you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Traps in the tray.
Jaden McDaniels.
6 points for him.
3-point
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And look, if you're going to allow him to get to the bucket that easily, this lead's going to go from small to big real quick.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. For the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They've got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here's Edwards. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Ball surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Booker. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Conley against Paul. Driving inside. For three, Durant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Edwards passes to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the lob to Towns. Conley finds Towns. Misses from short range. Suns trail by 3. It's stolen by Edwards. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Conley, the pass to Towns. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
In a tight game, it's fairly obvious, but high percentage shots become even more valuable.
Towns, a screen on Booker. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark. Suns have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. On the pass to Okogie. Over to the wing. And it's Paul penetrating. Kicks it to Ayton. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Down low. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside Conley. Launches a 3. He's off from 3.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. I mean, you rarely get a clean shot off on him.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up.
And please give a big round of applause.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So on the floor for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
First team foul.
Edwards against Booker. Got it. Good job in the low post. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Edwards against Booker. Conley the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Anthony Towns.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Pass to KD. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Edwards finds McDaniel to the inside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. It's just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Suns leading by 4. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. The offensive rebound. Durant. Ayton, the pass to Durant. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Inside. Here's Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fades and shoots. And good. He nails it. And now it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Outside Edwards. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. They retain possession. Phoenix leading by 6. And here's Booker. Pass to Okogie. Driving the lane. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 7th assist in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. A nice shot by McDaniel. Now just a 4-point Suns lead.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Conley against Paul. This is it to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. I enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Left side, Edwards. And stolen by Booker. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Outside for Durant. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Towns dishes to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Booker kicks to Paul. Outside for Durant. Clock at 6. And a little luck that time, but it drops. KD's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Paul. Booker with it. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Even. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
tip-off goes to the Clippers. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Leonard can't get it to go.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Conley passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Westbrook finds Leonard. The shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Here's Towns. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. From deep. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Here's George. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Here's Zubac. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And Minnesota has possession. 3-point lead. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
George, a deep 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Now here's Leonard, looking for his first basket still in this one. And the Clippers miss again. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's McDaniels. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Inside, here's Westbrook. And the layup is good off the glass.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Minnesota in the lead. Conley passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Morris. Back to Gobert. Crafty move. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Gobert's got 10.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Pass to Towns. McDaniels with it. Back to Towns. Shakes him. Westbrook with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's George. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Misses from short range. Leonard for 3. Here's George. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Now here's McDaniels. Towns can't get it to go.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Towns. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Kicks it to George. From the arc. George with another miss. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Towns. And the basket is good. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Sinks the tray. Leonard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Oh, George with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court, and then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
Conley, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
Now here's George. 10 points for him. Shot from the low post is good. George has got 12 points.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. To Gobert, and there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score, because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
And so Gobert nails both of them. The Clippers trail. Westbrook outside. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's George. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's McDaniels. Conley finds McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 7.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. McDaniels, that's good. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Leonard against McDaniels. Kept alive. Zubats. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. The 3 is up. Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Nice to see Rudy Gobert assert himself on the offensive end. They would like to see more of this from Rudy.
Pass to George. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Conley. Right side McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Over Morris. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the...
Your Clippers, 23. The Timberwolves, 29.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game. He's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Towns a screen on George. Here's Edwards. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Free throw no good for Edwards. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Westbrook, the pass to Zubats. Back to Westbrook. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Westbrook. Leonard's got 5 now.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open. Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's the triple-double king.
Now here's Gobert. He's got 14. Tries to break his ice. Here's Towns. And the shot goes in. He has 6.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Back to Towns. Pass to Conley. The 3-ball. The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Kicks it to George. Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Conley. Now here's Towns. Takes a 3. Here's Gobert. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Zubats. Oh, got a piece of it. Now Los Angeles with it. Westbrook finds Leonard. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
George outside. 1:53 left in the third.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Edwards off with the layup. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. George for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Edwards pass to Towns. Offensive rebound. That one falls. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Conley against Westbrook. Up and over Conley. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota in the lead. Towns has got room. Oh, trains the 19-footer. Towns has got 10 points.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Leonard. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. 20 seconds left in the third. A shot by Conley, no good. Now Morris, covered by Towns. Morris passes to Zubac. Missed inside. The third quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top, up by 8. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Clippers trail. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. It's deflected. Towns against Morris. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Stolen. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Clippers ball.
George outside. Launches a 3. That one is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Gobert finds McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. The 3 is up. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Morris. And some solid defense from Towns. Well, the Timberwolves shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Leonard. Good D by Gobert.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Leonard against McDaniels. Shot by Leonard, no good. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Basket counts. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
And Gobert with a block. Left side McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got rebound number 7 tonight. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The kick out to Edwards from behind the arc. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. The 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
George with it, now guarded by McDaniels. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Morris.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
For 3, Westbrook. Zubats.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. 1:43 left in the game. The kick out to Conley. Fires from deep. Leonard pulls down the board.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
McDaniels. Rebound by the Clippers. Westbrook, the pass to George. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Edwards with it, guarded now by Morris. For 3, Conley. And they recover it. Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Rudy Gobert.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And, you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Conley with the ball. So it's Minnesota with the... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
these two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Out left to the wing. For 3, Westbrook. Here's Zubac. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Second chance points always hurt. There's not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward. Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Now here's Paul. The shot missing. Great D that time for Westbrook. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Westbrook drives in. Near the 3-point line, it's Morris, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And the basket by Okogie.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Westbrook scanning the floor. In the corner, George with it. Ball against Westbrook. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Westbrook against Paul. They need this. And the rejection by Ayton. Okogie for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 7.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the
The drive by Booker. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
first personal foul. First team foul.
1:57 left to play in the first. Outside for Durant. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Rebound by Okogie.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense. Maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up, and you know this guy will get it.
So here's Westbrook. After the made shot from KD. And the wide-open shot from Morris. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
George against Booker. And the rejection by Ayton. Paul dishes to KD. And KD throws it down.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Clippers trail by 11. Down low. George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. No good from Booker. George looking around to the middle. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the 3.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Here's Paul. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Now here's Leonard. He's tightly guarded. It's good.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
Man, that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Paul against Westbrook. Durant with a screen on Westbrook. Stolen by Westbrook. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Good.
And just a beast of a score. Give George these kinds of looks, and he typically knocks them down.
And it's Paul penetrating outside for Durant. They get it back. Booker outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
How about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Morris against KD. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the 3. Second chance effort. And Durant lays it in. KD's got 8 points.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
Out to Morris. This one for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's a Kogi. Goes back up. And Durant finishes inside. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Right side, Leonard. He feeds it to George. And the Rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And KD throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Up top, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Nice finish for Leonard. Plays the game with such precision. Rarely misses that easy.
Passes it to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. 4 on the clock. Over to the left wing. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Defense. LA basketball.
Clippers trail by 6. Outside, George. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And it's George finishing it off.
And George just so aggressive. When he's got that edge inside, he is looking to power it home.
Here's Paul. And there's the pass to Okogie. Booker with no one around sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 7 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Leonard. Stolen by Durant. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's KD. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
The shot by George, no good.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not,
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
30.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there is too much strength from Kevin Durant. Now with the chance to add 1 more.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back, and now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor, because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for. The floater, the giant killer, is a key shot for Paul. It allows the 6-foot guard to score over taller defenders.
George, no good. Suns leading by 10. Here's Booker. Good, nice job down low. Booker's got 9.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
George against Booker. Tries from 16. George missing again. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Okogie. Kicks it out to Booker. They get the rebound. Here's Ayton. Booker outside. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Durant kicks to Paul. Durant with it. Guarded now by Morris. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Outside, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. The three. George passes to Zubac. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Misses from close range. Phoenix leading by 13. Lobbed up there for KD. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
To the left wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Kobe, the pass to Booker.
2 minutes.
Outside for Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Three-pointer.
Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Here's George. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Booker. Here's Paul. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. Ayton trying to break free. A nice shot by KD. KD's got 11 points here in just the second half. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 8 points.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
KD on the wing. Covered by Morris. The shot's good from Paul.
The assist goes to
Defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And the three ball is good. 11 points in the game.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clippers trail by 13. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Booker against George. Here's Morris. That one a little long. Here we go, one-on-one. The deep three from Durant. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Phoenix. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on the platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Left side, George. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Fires the three. Again, Phoenix.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Outside, George. Puts the move on. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lobbed up there for Durant. The Clippers grab the miss. To the paint. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. He knows when to go for that alley-oop.
Booker outside. Lets it go with the three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 13.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Paul surveying the floor. High post, KD. Morris is there. Over Morris. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Leonard inside. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Ayton. KD against Morris. Durant kicks to Booker. Ayton at the elbow. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Suns. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or punch down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Pass to Paul. Going inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant in the corner. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. That's a 2 from Paul. And that one hits back iron. Clippers trail by 13. Here's Westbrook. That one no good. Good work defensively by Paul. And Zubac picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Durant just inside the line.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this, his defense can really shine through.
Here's Leonard. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Morris against Booker. Crafty move. Kicks it out to Paul. There's the drive. 5 on the clock. Kogi inside the three-point line. The second effort outside KD. Over Morris. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets. That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Booker looking around. Paul outside. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Nobody near Leonard. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at small forward.
The ability to be ready to rise and fire in that situation is so important. Kevin Durant, no doubt.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. To the middle. Gobert finds Edwards. From deep, Conley hits the trifecta.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Ball against Conley. Here's Okogie. Left side, Paul. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Phoenix, Chris Paul.
He misses the free throw.
Well, Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late and setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Durant. Unloads from 13, and he hits the jumper. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, because of the size. Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Here's Conley. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Paul passes to Durant. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
Now here's Conley. It's tipped. To halt the run. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And he's going for the oop here. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Out to the wing. Pass to Gobert. And they double up Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 1:44 left in the first. Gobert, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Okogie's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Pass to Durant. Left side, Paul. Durant, pass to Paul. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Yep, that one's good.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out.
Pass to Durant. 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley passes to Towns. And he gets the bucket. He has 6.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
Pass to Okogie from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns goes in. 4 seconds left. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Count the basket.
Well, Josh Okogie, because of his ability to elevate a threat from the interior, that's a nice finish.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Conley. He's guarded by Paul. Conley goes in, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Hits the 3-pointer.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from 3-point range if you allow it.
Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Towns has got room. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Towns with a rebound for Minnesota. They've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Towns. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Here's Paul. There's the drive. The kick to Durant. Here's Booker. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Booker's got 5. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Paul. The kick to Durant. Puts up a 3. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Gobert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
And the second free throw is good.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Here's Okogie. No good with the triple.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Towns passes to Conley. Paul with a steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Durant.
2 minutes.
Outside for Booker. Back to Durant. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Endorsed with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. With the teardrop, and it's good on the lay-in.
This guy is just so smooth offensively. The ability to get to the floater game for Chris Paul, so important.
Edwards against Booker. Here's Towns. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Durant. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. And they're running. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Paul. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Ball stolen. To the paint. Stolen by Booker. Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Durant. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Paul. High arcing shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Tie game in Minnesota. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Durant. Pass to Paul. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Now here's Gobert. 5 points in the game. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Edwards. Now Conley. Outside Edwards. From downtown. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. Conley's got 9.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Paul. Minnesota with a rebound. And here's Gobert from the arc. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy. One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Booker can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's an the Track and Field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
McDaniels passes to Towns. The kick out to Conley. Back to Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Suns trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Here's Durant. And the Suns get it back. Outside for Booker. Misses the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Towns. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. For three, Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
The three, Durant. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
I mean, defensively, you are just contending with so much when you're checking Kevin Durant. It's not just the length. This guy is one of the most skilled, gifted offensive players in NBA history.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting a solid 47%. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Edwards with it. Durant covering. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Stolen by Conley. Outside Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Conley against Paul. The kick to Durant. Fader on the way. Rebound Minnesota. There's 38 seconds left in the third. And here's Edwards outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Picked his pocket. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Throws it up high, and it's powered home by Towns.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Paul against Conley. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Durant, pass to Booker, over Edwards, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And that'll do it. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Towns. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Paul against Conley. Paul into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Conley. Down low. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, the team leans into his ability to carry the offense. And right now, Karl Anthony Towns is a problem for the defense.
Conley against Paul. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. The 3. That one doesn't drop. Minnesota in the lead. The kick out to Conley. Now Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. And here's Edwards outside. Durant pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. There's the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Okogie. Here's the three from Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Okogie into the lane, outside Paul. Back to Okogie. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Conley. No good, a bit long that time. And the Suns shooting around 41%. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Paul with a steal. Here we go. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Outside McDaniels. For three. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Pass to Booker. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Ball against Conley. Right side Durant. 18 feet out. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Durant. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged. He's focused and he delivers a clutch bucket.
Here's Gobert. The Suns clear it. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Ball finds Durant. Here's Okogie. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
McDaniels from long range. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Paul with a steal. Durant for three. Here's Ayton. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Towns. No good!
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's a really nice rebounding technique.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pop.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And Mike Conley picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. That gives him a double-double.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher. And we saw it right there.
Here's Paul driving to the basket. Booker for three. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. And he's now got the double-double.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Good work there as he goes. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. For three, Booker. McDaniels with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And that one's good from Conley.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
Pass to Booker. Over Edwards. Another shot. Outside for Booker. Looking to end this cold spell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert, and a wrinkle or two in the offseason.
Now here's Booker. Up top Durant, covered by Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Booker for 3. And it's Booker again missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Gobert passes to Edwards. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Booker. Here's Durant. And it's Durant with the finish.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Towns with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Fires the 3. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Conley. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. They escape with the W, even though they...
Davis, what you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Conley with the 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Westbrook finds Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark. Edwards against George. Back to Edwards. Outside Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Towns, the pass to Gobert.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Outside, Towns. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. From deep three-point range, Mike Conley grabs the miss. Now here's McDaniel. Defended by George. Here's Gobert. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Clippers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He knows that they're going to be challenged when they go inside. He said the main thing they have to do is keep the ball moving. Take the mid-range shot if it's there. Everyone will see if they can make that work. Back to you.
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right. Facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but coach seems on it.
I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
Now, here's McDaniel. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And George kicks to Leonard. Shoots over McDaniel.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Nobody near Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Timberwolves leading by 5. Out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Westbrook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Edwards against George. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Out to Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Leonard looking over the floor. 38 seconds left in the first. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Passes it to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Kawhi Leonard continuing in the offseason to tinker with his game, to find ways to improve upon it. Always working hard to bring something out the next season.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean,
and so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection, great consistency.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
The Clippers have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. Conley against Westbrook. Outside, Towns. And that one falls, coming off Conley's speed. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Leonard kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's Zubac. Count it. Good.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 5 now.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
2 minutes remaining in that. 2 minutes.
Here's Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround. Did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly, it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Gobert dishes to Towns. Conley the pass to Edwards. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 6. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Conley the pass to Towns. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Westbrook against Conley. Out to Morris. Here's the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards dishes to Towns. An easy 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
And the wide open shot from Morris. The Clippers rebound. Westbrook finds Leonard. No good from outside. Minnesota leading by 7. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Can't hit from in close. George looking over the floor. Down low. Here's Leonard. Off with the layup. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point. All right, David, thank you. And
28. The Clippers. 21.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Paul George. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Conley dishes to Gobert, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got 13 points.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Here's Leonard, and McDaniels with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've led by as much as 10. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Leonard. Tries the spin move. Rebound, Minnesota. Conley left side.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Conley at the line.
And he can't hit the second. It's deflected. Towns with it. Leonard picks him up. And the rejection by Zubas. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubas. Minnesota with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Edwards kicks to Towns. From outside the arc. The rebound by Paul George. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. To the paint. Out to Morris. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 9. Towns finds Conley. And here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 10.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Gobert has got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The open shot by Leonard nails the wide open jump shot. 10 points for him.
A consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Why Leonard the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
They grab their own miss. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Another shot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one on George.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Here's George. The pass to Westbrook. Back to George. Sinks that one from the post. George has got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. George against Edwards. Here's Towns. Offensive rebound. Edwards dishes to Towns. Can't connect from short range. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
A 3 from Leonard. The shot misses. And Minnesota now the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Edwards passes to Conley. McDaniels with the ball. Leonard's there. Back to McDaniels. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Kicks to Morris. Back to Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Assist goes to
Morris has got 3 assists now in this one. The third quarter comes to a close. Minnesota on top, up by 6. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel.
First team
And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Conley surveying the D. And finished off by McDaniel.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Towns, no luck. Towns with the steal. Passes to Conley. It's tipped. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Nice job by Russell, just not forcing anything on that play.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Conley finds Towns. Now Gobert. There's the triple. Another miss by Minnesota.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Leonard dishes to George. Back to Leonard. Jacks up a three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. Go ahead to the line.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all three. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Leonard, the pass to George. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Edwards with it. Leonard picks him up. And it's sent back by Leonard. Here's Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is where you watch Russell and how aggressive he plays. Such a physical guard.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Towns. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 12 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but he gets close. He's getting the ball.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle spots for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots. Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
To the right side. Westbrook against Conley. From deep, George. Stolen by Conley. McDaniels passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
To the middle. To end the run. And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Paul George.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Out to Conley. Back to Edwards. Leonard with the steal.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Now, here's McDaniel. Tight defense on him. Conley for three. And they'll get another chance.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Leonard finds George, and he drives in. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Conley dishes to Towns. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And it's Westbrook missing. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've held a 12-point lead early. Towns gets to Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 2. 3 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I was going to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Leonard on the wing. It's stolen by Gobert. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,